Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
As soon as I take the lead,
this one fielded at the 5. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
Wow, that is dang.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
And Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
Now on 2nd and 13, Cousins. Open man, he's got him, the tight end Hawkinson. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. They go play action. Cousins out to his left. That'll be caught. It's Rager. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in the defense, and he finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the first down.
And a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards.
I feel like I can see what he was thinking on that carry. He wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
2nd down, they go right back to Cook. They find some open field here. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient. Followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired on this 3rd quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10. Now they'll run it on the toss. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, coaches stress their defense being physical. They don't just mean the big guys. How about the guys on the outside, the cornerbacks? It's not just their job to patrol the airspace. They can get involved in the run game as well.
This is Rager with it on the crossing pattern. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal. They'll run with Cook. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Dalvin Cook with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Vikings answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. Plenty of scoring here of late, and our lead changes hands now in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, they just gave up a touchdown on the other end, so they knew there was time getting short. They had to put something together here, and they were able to do so and retake the lead right back.
Cousins will try and throw. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the failure to convert and tie the game. Now the pressure shifts back to the defense.
But I think it was the right play. I think it was the right call to try and tie the game there. Kick an extra point, you're still down 1. What's the sense? I like what they did.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken in at the 3. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Vikings pick up the football. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. So problems there on the return, very costly, not what you need when you just surrendered the lead.
Not at all, because this now has a chance to really snowball on them quickly. Their offense is on the sidelines talking about getting on the field and getting that score back.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. I'm sure that that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground, keep that clock moving.
And when you have to lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain
everybody else
but stay in bounds.
You're the only one in the world to get ahead of
Vikings. T.J. Hawkinson.
Man, I'm just sitting over here chilling.
Touchdown of the afternoon. And the Vikings will add to their 4th quarter lead. This time, the extra point up and good. And that makes this a 9-point game. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away.
Who the fuck is he talking about?
Take it in at the 3. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. Terrell Lewis able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll get that one complete to Connor. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Setting the throw on 1st down is Tua. And going deep for Hill. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Tyreek Hill with career touchdown number 70. And the Dolphins have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point and good by Sanders. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Touchdown out now following the touchdown to kick. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with that last touchdown, I mean, we're set up for a good finish here. Some things to consider, Charles. Obviously, it's a very close game. You're in the 4th quarter. Defensively, they've got all 3 timeouts in their back pocket.
So the chess match really ramps up, doesn't it? Because in these situations, what do? Do you run the ball and kill the clock here? Or do you try and bury them with another score? And how about defensively? Do you use your timeouts at earliest opportunity? Or wait till you hit the 2-minute warning? So there's a lot going into this one. Let's see how each side goes about their strategy.
Well, the crowd's not doing that O-line any favors.
Home field advantage is really kicking in, making it very difficult for them to hear the snap count.
The false start penalty, and now they're back to needing 10 yards on 2nd down. They'll try and wind down some clock with Cook. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Pastor, you said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. To throw, Cousins. Inside of 2 minutes remaining in a 2-point ball game. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They're looking at a 4th down now as they try to hold on to this lead for dear life. Cousins to throw for it on fourth. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Channing Tindall. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Dolphins touchdown. So they go on fourth down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
It's probably also instinct. When you see a lot of great balls around you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
And they'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Throw caught there by Osborne. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up first and goal.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and we watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
No gain there, and it's going to set up second and goal. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
I'm gonna hook it up.
Try again from the 2-yard line. They try again with Cook. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. For the lead, here's third and goal.
Perfected.
They'll run for it with Cook. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Desperation time. Cousins on 4th down. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And that's going to be just about all she wrote for this one. So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a third situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock.
Here we go. Here we go.
On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive. Room here to run. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. No doubt
types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big deal because remember.
That's crazy. That motherfucker gonna come out accountable. I don't know what that surrogate shit lead to.
Man, that baby gonna come out sticky with other niggas' sperm and gay.
With bars though. He got bars like a motherfucker. Yeah, that's crazy, man. I can't believe it. Playing the cello.
So, moving on to something. I don't even know if I can call it a bizarre story, but it is messed up. But anyway, there's this 60-year-old white man named Ed Buck. He's known in the political world as just this very generous Democrat donor. Now, he used to be Republican back in Arizona, but apparently when he lived in Arizona and he's a Republican, got too much flack because, of course, the Republicans are the ones that claim they're so intolerant of anybody LGBT community, right?
Right.
Well, he then moved here to West Hollywood. The word on the street was in West Hollywood, stories started circulating that he would find, he would find young black men that were in need of money, place to stay, stuff like that. Gay black men, and no, it's not funny. This is the second, there's two.
What would he do with them?
Hold on. They claim, allegedly, he would give them money and drugs. Most of them say that they were on drugs before they got checked out, but that's what his thing was, is to get them on meth, allegedly. Well, this is the second black man to die in his apartment, and this man is not arrested yet. So, this weekend...
Hold on. I don't understand. I saw that on the news for a little bit. Are you telling me he would do what to get them to come where? Can a white motherfucker walk up to you and offer you anything to follow him in this apartment?
These guys knew that he would seek out young
faggots,
black men that were
dick in the booty niggas.
Well, some of them were escorts and some other ones just needed money. And they would go to his place and he started getting them on meth and look at you.
What nigga gonna be like, oh, you gonna give me some money, huh?
Oh, yeah, nigga.
Well, show the money, nigga.
No, but they would get the money. They get the money. The stories were circulated for many years. And 2 years ago is when this young fella died. And his mother, there she is still seeking answers. They weren't given, like the police aren't giving her certain things. They didn't arrest him because they claimed that case. He's the one who died 2 years ago. The new guy, they haven't shown who he is. He just died like this weekend. And this guy died 2 years ago.
So both these motherfuckers died.